Hey, my Taurus babies, what's going on? This is EJ from Taurota Tarot. Get ready to do a quickie for, Taurus and Pisces for the month of November. See what we got going on for you too. Feels like it might be a busy month. Everything going everywhere. It feels like it might be a busy month for the two of you. So this is definitely karmic completion. I just got finished reading some of the astrological sites that I look at for horoscopes or whatever. And it's definitely, we are definitely getting ready to get into big time shifts. There's an eclipse tomorrow, November 4th, partial lunar eclipse. I think the next one happens on the 22nd, and that is a solar. But at any rate, we are definitely starting a new chapter to things. Like we had a little blip in September and October, and now the real shit kind of kicks off. I don't know what's going on with the planetary energy. There's a lot of strange things that I've been watching that are going on. Extremely large amount of people that are single right now that don't want to be single. There are a lot of people that are looking for jobs, even though there's a ton of them out here. They can't find one, and I believe people are serious. They can't find a job that they're looking for without getting back into what they were doing before COVID. However that's going. But at any rate, it's a lot of strange things going on right now. So it can't stay like this because the universe is clearly out of balance. It's got to bring itself back into balance. So I believe these eclipse, this will start about 18 months worth of eclipse type activity. Happy ending. Okay. So I believe big changes are coming. And as with everything, some of it's good, I'm not going to say some of it's good. Some of it you'll like, some of it you won't. That's what I will say. It's too loud. Anyway. I'm going to hold to what I've been saying for Taurus for a couple of weeks now. From now to the end of the year, if you ain't got to tell it, don't tell it. You ain't got to talk about it, don't talk about it. Especially in places where you're not with people that you ordinarily hang with. I say it like that. You're trying to get to know someone that's new in your existence. Let them talk. Do more listening. You might learn something out of all of that by just listening. Teaching and learning. New beginnings. How about that? What y'all got going on, Taurus and Pisces? What the hell? New beginnings. Communication. Yeah. Communication is going to feature big this month for everybody. And follow your dreams. Okay. I'm going to pull the challenge out of another deck just so I can switch it up a little bit. Four of Swords. So you're coming out of a period, it looks like, where you've been kind of restricted. Could be work. It's the kind of energy that makes you go to bed early. That's what it feels like. Like you've just been kind of on the grind. Taurus, I know this is you. But that cycle is coming to an end. Take it, take it, take it. Yeah, it feels like something is coming back into balance. Where's Pisces? Is that all we get with Pisces? No more water? Ah, there's a Lover's card on top of the New Beginnings. Okay. Judgment card. And the Hierophant. Okay. That's what it is. It is what it is. Let's see what we can get for the challenge. Uh-oh. I have to move my camera because it's not sitting right. Okay, so the challenge is the Nine of Swords. Yeah, this is blessings and good news on the way, but many of y'all may just be anxiety ridden. And I know one of these readings I did for Taurus, I don't know if it was the one I just did, the energy update, or the 1st through the 15th reading that I did, but that anxiety is kind of just looming around a lot of us. But looking at this, this is definitely the overall energy. So you can probably it may kind of sort of feel like things are switching up, or you wrapping up a part of your relationship maybe, and it feels like it's work for a lot of you. You've just been kind of in your own self-imposed thing, trying to grind, get ready for Christmas, however it's resonating for you. Whatever it is, you're coming out of it, and feels like things will come back to where they were, bringing back some balance. Especially those of you that have been blowing the cobwebs off your bed. Y'all hear me. Y'all hear me. Cycles changing, so get ready. Get ready for the ba-ba-boom in the bedroom. Looking at this, Pisces has been fixated on something as well. I don't feel like there's any outside activity. Nobody's cheating or whatever. But it's been like the two of you have just kind of gone in separate directions because you've got separate things you need to do or complete, especially those of you that don't necessarily live together. So there may have been some kind of hiatus, maybe with school, maybe with kids, however it's resonating. And it's required, I think the piece maybe Taurus doesn't understand about their Pisces is that this period has required a lot of self-discipline from Pisces. So you may want to give your Pisces some kudos, Taurus, because it feels like Pisces really did try to focus and do what they needed to do. Whatever it is that they were working on is also coming to an end. You may have some people coming for the holidays. Whenever I see the environment card, I immediately think Taurus because it's green. And this may be some of your people, Taurus. Don't let them upset your apple cart, especially if you're just getting the apple cart back upright. Y'all hear what I'm saying? That's what this feels like. It could be on Pisces end too. It could be their family or family members or friends. And I mean, this is a social time of the year, especially if you're here in America. In the southern hemisphere, I know it's spring over there. I'm jealous. But anyway, so it could be the same kind of energy if you're on that side of the planet watching this. The springtime brings a lot of gatherings. People have been closed up all winter, whatever. So, however, this is resonating with you. The thing here, though, is that it's sitting on top of the environment card, which is letting me know somebody may be trying to get into your mix. And just somebody maybe with a big mouth or somebody that's really emotional, just trying to upset the apple cart. Do your best to ignore this person and if possible, get them out of your experience as quickly as possible. I know the holidays bring these situations where you got to go to somebody's house or they got to come to your house or what the hell ever. And you just got to endure. Do what you need to do. Taurus and Pisces both, but don't let this affect what's going on in your house. Teaching and learning with the Ten of Pentacles. This month may be a time for you, Taurus and Pisces, to kind of get together and figure out what you've learned this year. As far as your home life is concerned, I feel like for some of you, you've had some really trying moments since January of just trying to coordinate things and get things together. So do your best. You may want to just get together as a couple one night and go to dinner and talk about how the year has impacted you one way or the other, and how it is going to affect your future. That part. With the Lover's card on top of New Beginnings, there's definitely some decisions that need to be made. For some of you, this could be, like I said, if you're not living together, maybe considering moving in with your partner. For others of you, if you're already at that place, maybe moving into a bigger space. However, it's resonating with you. This is major energy. So whatever you decide to do here, it's going to have some long-term implications. However, it's all a part of a new beginning. I don't feel any termination energy. I don't feel like anybody's going to be throwing dishes and pots and pans out the door. Because it feels like you've already had a break, if you will. So I don't feel like there's any termination energy here. So however, that's resonating with you. With the Judgment card right next to it, sitting on top of the communication, you need to communicate what your decisions are. I don't know how else to say that. You need to communicate what your opinions are about certain things. Your partner might want to move to the west side of town. You might want to move to the south side of town, however that goes. But you need to communicate so you can get the ball rolling with whatever judgments, decisions you need to make, so you don't get to the first of the year feeling pressured. At the end of all of this, the Hierophant on top of the Follow Your Dreams. Major energy once again, committing to long term and hopefully working on things that you want to accomplish together as a couple. Again, with the Nine of Swords in the challenge position, many of you have just been feeling anxiety-ridden and trying to cope with whatever's going on. I mean to stop the damn thing. I got chili on the pot over here and it was boiling, so I had to go cut it off. Anyway, the two of you, whatever you're planning on, this is the latter half of the month down here. You got 3 major cards. Maybe one more chance. Okay. You got the Lovers, you got the Judgment, and you got the Hierophant down here. So definitely towards the end of the month, decision-making time. Some of you may, and I don't feel any animosity here, so let me back up off of what I said a few minutes ago. Some of you may decide to break up, and not for any other reason other than you now may just not be a good time. And for some of you, it may come down to that. And you may leave the door open for the two of you to get back together once whatever you're trying to accomplish is accomplished. I don't feel that for a lot of you. This definitely feels like moving into different territory together. So take it as it is. Whatever it is for you, take it that way. Maybe one more chance. Sit back and watch. Stay in your lane and get back to nature. There's that environment card in a different way. Some of you may have to sage your house when certain folks leave. I'm just saying, that's the energy coming up off of here. So just know you got some toxic people maybe coming through for the holidays, and get what you need to get: candles, sage, whatever, incense, however you're doing it, and just get a supply, because you got a feeling it's gonna have some people, and it feels like the people that you're dealing with are just jealous because they don't have what you and Pisces have, Taurus. So just be mindful of that. Maybe one more chance. Like I said, I don't feel any termination energy here. So this may be about something else going on in your situation, and you decide, well, maybe we'll do it this way one more time, or give it one more chance to see if really it's about something working out and not necessarily the relationship, but something within the relationship. So be mindful of that energy. Stay in your lane. Taurus, that's for you all day, that green. Again, dealing with people, company, relatives, family, all of that. You may be tempted to say something. This is probably not a good month. November and Scorpio season for Taurus. It's never really a good time for us to be trying to put our whole foot in our mouth. So be mindful of what you're saying to certain people, and sit back and watch. Sit back and watch. However that's resonating for you, do it. You ain't got to jump up and do nothing right now, but sit back and watch. I love you, my Taurus and Pisces babies. I hope y'all have a good week. I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.